And welcome everyone to a Maui Invitational Chat. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by T.J. Otzelberger from Iowa State. And T.J., you guys had a great season last season into the postseason. Lipsy's back, so you got a couple of key pieces as you head into this campaign and a sort of a bigger and better Big 12. Where do you see this team fitting here, at least at the beginning of the season?
Well, we're fortunate to return, 5 of our 8 that were so impactful for us last season and 4 double-figure scores. So I think for all of us having that continuity as a coach, you build that trust with certain young people and they come back to your program, and that's so valuable. So feel really good about where we started things out with Milan Momcilovic, Taman Lipsy, Keyshawn Gilbert, Kurt Jones, and Demarion Watson returning. And then certainly went out to the transfer portal and got some guys that we thought, especially on the front line, could give us some immediate help. Deshaun Jackson, Joshua Jefferson, Brant Chatfield, guys that we feel like on the front line can really be impactful. So happy with where our team's at. Feel like we've definitely made some progress. Feel like there's offensively some more upside there maybe than we've had, and excited about our group.
What I love whenever we've talked is, you and your staff have a way of doing things, and you want to be a part of it. Great. If you don't, that's okay. You've got that core group that understands the way you want to play and how to play. Having that group back, how much of an advantage has that been in this preseason of prepping for this season?
Yeah, it's been a big advantage. It's allowed us to move forward quicker because the standard of how we do that, those guys set it every single day in terms of how we want to pressure the basketball and be disruptive defensively and give multiple efforts and play for one another on that end, and then how we want to turn our defense into offense. And so those guys have done a great job from a leadership standpoint, letting the newcomers know, here's what the standard is, here's how we do things, and that gives you a chance to move forward quicker.
You've always done a good job of building that schedule prior to conference. Obviously, with this event, it's loaded. You're going to start off with Auburn. Even before you get to Maui, you're going to have games before then. But what do you hope this group can get out of November before you get into the heart of the Big 12, or even before that in December?
Well, I think for all of us, we're trying to learn about our team and trying to figure out what are the areas we can improve, where are some of the areas that we need to sew up and be a little tighter. And I think when you play great competition, it exposes some of those things. And so fortunate to have the opportunity in Maui and specifically to open with a great team and program like Auburn. And for us, it's every opportunity we have in non-league play is a chance for us to play to our standard and to do things the way that we want to do them. I think if you build that standard on a daily basis, it's that consistency over time that allows you to play at a high level. And that's what we're really striving for come November.
Obviously, Hilton is one of the best home courts in the country, but I've covered many a tournament where Iowa State has been there on a neutral court, and their fans, your fans, always travel. What has that meant to you in your tenure there to see the Cyclone faithful following this team?
It's a huge boost of energy for our guys. I mean, the pride and the passion that our fans have is unparalleled. They care. They're there through thick and thin. It gives us a chance, when things get tough, or maybe you have a scoring drought, or maybe a call doesn't go your way, to have that support, to have that energy and enthusiasm. We certainly don't take it for granted, and very fortunate to have such a passionate fan base.
I want to just go back to Lipsy for a minute. He's one of the best defenders in the country. What makes him such a great on-the-ball defender?
Well, it starts with his mentality, and it's his competitive spirit, his mindset. He's an extremely intelligent young man who takes pride in competing every possession. He plays with a level of physicality and character to everything he does, and his toughness. So it's his ability to also sustain that throughout the course of an entire game. And Taman is good on the basketball defensively as there could be in the country. And he makes so many winning plays in terms of deflections, steals, loose balls, rebounds. He just has an uncanny knack for the basketball. And all those attributes really help him stand out to be the elite defender that he is.
One last thing, a year ago when I was there, we were in Honolulu because of the fires, obviously, that tragically ravaged the Lahaina area in Maui. We're back in Maui, but the community is still rebuilding, still hurting. What's it mean to have this event back on Maui?
Yeah, it's a huge. I mean, again, the tradition of the Maui Invitational and what it's meant to the community, how we can help support that event in any way, and bring our fan base and everybody. It means the world. It's such a great opportunity. We're very fortunate to have. We want to be so supportive with everybody there locally, everything that they've gone through and the challenges they've endured, and make sure that we're doing our part to help be supportive and help everybody move forward in a positive way.
TJ, appreciate you and I can't wait to see you in Maui. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man.